Hi Tarot friends, it's Jade here with Tarot Your Truth, and I'm here with another unboxing and first impressions of this deck, the Forest of Enchantment Tarot. I have resisted for a while on getting this. I mean, it's not that old, it didn't come out that long ago. But at first I didn't really have an intention of purchasing this deck. For a couple of reasons, and I'll show you why in a few minutes. But, well, actually, let's just quickly chat about it. So, for some reason, when I saw walkthroughs of this deck, I felt like the pictures that I saw, or the cards that I saw were similar to the Hidden Realms. Or at least I felt, I'm not saying they are, I'm just saying that I felt that they might be. And so I didn't really want to get a double, duplicate deck really. So I held off. I made a mention of this feeling, or I guess asked the question of a couple of people on Facebook, and they said, no, absolutely not. This is nothing like the Hidden Realms. And so I went ahead and I ended up purchasing it because I'm not on my deck freeze yet, or my depth here yet. So we'll do a quick review or a quick walkthrough of this. Actually, I've taken the cards. I just got this a few minutes ago. I've taken the shrink wrap off of the box and the cards just to help speed things up. But it comes in this beautiful deck, beautiful box, I should say. It is by Llewellyn, and it comes with a typical Llewellyn magnetic closure box. So just like that, it's actually quite nice. And your deck fits in there. Very beautiful picture of a swan there, a ribbon. So the deck goes there, and then the book goes over top of it. It's actually very nice box. Okay, so let's look quickly at the book first. This is one of the photos that you see quite often. Okay, sorry, my little mat here is slipping down. All right. So beautiful book. This, I didn't mention actually, that the author of the deck is Linnea Weatherstone, and the artist, actually is written on the box, is Marilla Allwood. I'm very sorry if I mispronounced either of those two names. Okay, so very nice book. I love this actually, that it is in color. And we'll just read the quick preface here. The Forest of Enchantment is both welcoming and forbidding, beautiful and bewildering. It is where you seek your fortune or your own true nature, a place of delight and a place of grim despair. Follow the white heart and begin your adventure. So there's the heart, and we'll see that I believe this is the Fool. Okay. So, as we go through the book, we'll just look at the contents. Oh, let's look at the picture first. I wonder what card that is. That is beautiful. Sorry about the shine there. That's a little bit better. Beautiful, beautiful cards. I'm assuming that's a card. Okay, so the contents, we have acknowledgements and an introduction, the major arcana, the minor arcana, the people card, so the courts. And we can tell from here that it looks like the court cards have been renamed. So what's traditionally the page, the knight, the queen, and the king are now the child, the seeker, the weaver, and the keeper. There's a couple of spreads and tarot journal. Let's have a look here. Okay, So tarot journal is just some blank page lined pages with a few photos that you can use to draw your or write up your spreads or anything you want, I guess. I love that these cards are in color. I love it. Or that the book, I should say, not the cards. So if we look at the major arcana, this is the Wise Woman. And so there's a full page card image, and then there is a full page of description and interpretation. So the top is sort of the discussion of what, or the description of what's on the card and what it sort of symbolizes, and gives you some keywords for meanings and talks through some of the symbols. So you get one for every major arcana. Let's just look quickly at the minor arcana. So the Three of Challenges. Okay, so it looks like they've renamed the suits as well. We'll have a look at that. Wow. Gorgeous picture. So even for the minors, you get a full color page image, and then almost a full page of the description. So it looks like it is also organized by numbers, which I actually appreciate, because sometimes you know, if you're trying to look something up, it's hard to know when what is what. So just quickly going back here, because I wanted to see what they renamed. If they talk about what they renamed the suits to be. This is for the major arcana. It looks like they have renamed the cards. So I'll show them here just quickly so I don't have to go over them while we're showing the cards. But the Fool is now the White Heart. The Magician is the Enchanter. The High Priestess is the Wise Woman. That's the card we were just looking at. The Empress is the Green Mother. The Emperor is the Forest Lord. The Hierophant is the oldest one. The Lovers stays the same. The Chariot is now the Fairy Wind. Strength is the same. The Hermit is the same. The Wheel of Fortune is the Enchanter's Wheel. Justice is the Huntsman. The Hanged Man is now Suspension. Death is the Black Shuck. Temperance is the Forge, sorry. Apparently I can't talk today. Okay, and then the Devil is the Liar. The Tower is the Folly. The Star is Starlight. The Moon is Moonlight. The Sun is Sunlight. Judgment is the Council of Animals. And the World is the Wide World. So that's cool. I think those will take a little bit of time getting used to. Hopefully some of them have similar imagery maybe to the RWS so we can recognize it. Okay, and there we have the suits. So the suits have been renamed. Wands is now spells. Cups is visions. Swords are challenges. And pentacles are boons. Okay. I am going to, I'm going to have to sit with that for a little bit. Work with it for a little bit and figure out what's what. So let's go quickly through the cards here. These are the backs. So if you do read reversals, then these look like they're fully reversible. I don't see any differences there from top to bottom. Okay, let's turn them around. Oh, by the way, this cardstock's actually pretty good. It seems thicker than my Hidden Realms. They're not, it looks really shiny there, but they're actually not really, they're not very glossy. My Tarot de la Nuit is way more glossy. Okay, and I'm going to do a quick walkthrough, and I know you've probably seen most of these cards in other walkthroughs. So these are not in order because I wanted to see how they shuffled before I did this walkthrough. So the Four of Challenges, which was swords, if I recall correctly. The Keeper of Spells, that's the King of Wands. Whoops. The Keeper of Vision. Okay, so here we go. So the White Heart is the Fool, the Enchanter for the Magician, the Wise Woman, the Green Mother, the Forest Lord, the Oldest One, the Lovers, the Fairy Wind, Strength. I hope you can see the entire card this time. Even on my other videos, you could see it. I could see it, sorry, the entire card. And I had zoomed in more than this. I could still see it on my screen, but it looks like when I uploaded them, they got trimmed. And that happens for some reason when I am, that's pretty scary. The Black Shuck for Death. That seems to happen only when I upload to YouTube. So I'm not sure what is happening. Filming in an HD, or actually, sorry, in 4K, but I do know that that drops down when it gets uploaded. It drops down automatically when it gets uploaded to YouTube. So I guess I probably just haven't figured out quite the right method, maybe, of making sure that the video doesn't actually shrink when it gets uploaded. If anyone has any ideas, I would very much love that. I'd love to hear. Or if you can point me in the right direction, that would be great. So that's the major arcana. And we get to boons, which would be coins. The Ace of Boons. It looks like a pretty self-satisfied frog. Beautiful ring. The Two of Boons. Balancing. Nice, on uneven ground. The Three of Boons. Working together. The Four of Boons. You really get the sense, or I really get the sense of just stinginess. Mine, all mine. Five of Boons. 6. 7 of Boons. 8. So I reordered these because when they came, they were not arranged by suit. They were arranged by card number. And so just, that's a wonderful card, like that. So just to make it a little bit easier on me, I prefer to see the cards by suit. So I rearranged them here. Seeker, which would be Knight. The Weaver, which would be the Queen. The Keeper. Okay, so then we go to challenges, which are swords. I'm sorry, which are the element of air. The 2. The 3. Oh. 4. Interesting. So I'm just not sure. Is this because there's, so it's interesting, right? There, it looks like there's icicles. And then a fruit tree. So is the challenge just the, is it frost maybe? I don't know. We're going to have to read the book. The 5 of Challenges. This is actually one of the cards that I see quite often posted. Giant. The 6 of Challenges. The 7 foxes taking away some possessions. stealing the possessions. What is a teacup? Not sure what a fox would want with a teacup, but the 8 of Challenges. Wow, that's quite a powerful image. So all these thorns are all caught up in her dress. She's scratched up everywhere. They're in her hair, her scarf. She's just embedded and can't seem to get free. The 9 of Challenges. Boogeyman. Anxiety. The 10 of Challenges. He looks pretty beat down. And the Child, or the Page of Challenges. The Seeker. Knight. Love the horse in the background. The Weaver of Challenges. I love how this card is all shades of black and white. And then there are just these red roses on the thorns. The Keeper of Challenges. All right, and then we move to Visions, which would be the element of water. That's the Ace. Oh, beautiful card. Cute. 3, 4. Ho hum. The 5. The 6. The little owl reading a book. The 7. 8 of Visions. 9 of Visions. 10 of Visions. Nice unicorns. Child of Visions. Seeker of Visions. Oops. And the Weaver of Visions. It's almost a little reminiscent of a mermaid tail. I know that it's not, and that that's just her dress, but it kind of gives me that. I don't know, actually. It might actually be. I'll have to read the book. But it looks like, this has sort of the same pattern as on her leg. So I'm wondering if perhaps it is a mermaid. We'll see. I'll have to read the book. And the Keeper. And then we move to spells, which is the element of fire, which is why this first card is perfect. The 2, the 3, the 4, celebrating, the 5, the 6, the 7, the 8, Harry Potter, the 9, the 10, the Child, the Seeker, the Weaver. So these are quite different, and the Keeper of Spells. There are definitely elements of the RWS symbols in here, but not all of them. And some of them I would say kind of are stretch a bit. I mean, what do I know? I'm pretty new. However, that's just my impression so far. So this deck, let's see here. You can see a lot of greens and blues. and I absolutely adore it. Anyway, that's it for now, and hopefully you enjoyed that walkthrough. And if you like this video, please hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know if you have this deck, how you like it, how does it work for you? Do you use it just for your own readings, or do you also use it for other people's readings? I would love to know. Also, if you have the Hidden Realms, I would really love to know whether the feeling that you get from looking at this deck and the Hidden Realms are similar. To me, it seems like they work really well together. And I'll see, actually, maybe I'll pull that deck out and just do a quick side-by-side comparison. I held off on purchasing this deck until I was sure that it wasn't exactly the same. However, I do think that they complement each other very, very well. Anyways, I'll be back in a few. All right, and here it is. Here's the Enchanted Forest, tarot. And next to it is my Hidden Realms. So I just wanted to do a quick side-by-side comparison. Actually, I'm going to turn these upside down so that we can see just how well these two decks work together. For me, I don't know, they give me the same feel. Oh, could almost be the same boy. I think these two decks work really well together. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Do you have these two? What do you think of them? Do you prefer one or over the other? Have you ever used these two together? I'm very curious about that. Oh, this little guy, I love him so much. Hermit. Okay, so I won't go through the entire deck. I think you get the picture. For me, these give off much the same vibe. Not exact, of course, but I very much enjoy these. So I'm very curious. So for now, that's it for me. If you have made it this far and you have enjoyed this video, please do hit like and subscribe down below and hit that little notification bell, share with your friends, and give me some comments down in the comment bar, whether you answer the questions that I had asked. If you would be so kind, I would love to hear about your experiences with either one of these two decks, and in particular the Forest of Enchantment Tarot. Until next time, my friends, tarot your truth.